Hi, I'm Sayanti, the artist behind Sayanti Fine Arts. Today's episode is dedicated to watercolors. I am painting a surreal goddess figure inspired by the mythological Indian goddess Durga. I'm using my Faber Castell Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils mostly, but I'm going to make the background using my Holbein tube watercolors and my Charvin Watersoluble pastel sticks. And this is not really necessary to use all of the products, but I thought a good mix of all of these three would work out, and I think it did. But in this demonstration, I'm going to be a little bit different than my usual step-by-step instruction. Instead of walking you through the entire process and talking about the process and process only, I'm going to talk about my inspiration behind the paintings and a few others that would come up in future. As you all probably know that I'm from India, born and raised in the eastern part of India in the city of Kolkata. In India, autumn is a season of continuous festivities observed all over the country, out of which the main attraction or the main festivity is around Durga Puja, also known as Navratri. It is celebrated in different parts of India in various different ways, but ultimately it symbolizes the victory of good over evil. The Navratri or Devi Pokho starts soon, and so I thought I'd create a painting, or I rather wanted to paint a figure inspired by the mythology. This figure, like I already mentioned, is inspired by the goddess Durga. Durga is adorned with 10 hands, and she kills the demon Mahisasur to save the world. And her main weapon is the trident, so I have added that. She's also supposed to carry several other weapons in the different hands, but I have not gone into that many details. But I thought I'd talk about this festival and the goddess and several other things, because I am going to do quite a few more paintings in the month of October and going forward in November as well, and probably later on too, and represent in different ways the different mythological characters from India. And especially in October, I want to paint a number of paintings that represent the festival in general, the festival season in India. So I thought I'd share a little bit more information about the inspiration, and I thought that was really called for. I might be wrong, so if you do not like these kind of story time or talking about what inspired me, do let me know in the comments, and I'll stick to my regular step-by-step tutorials. Not that I'm not going to do them anymore, I absolutely will stick to them in future, but sometimes I want to talk about my paintings and inspirations instead of walking you through the steps. However, if you have any questions regarding any of the steps or anything in the painting or the process or the mythology or the story or about India, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to answer to the best of my abilities. This painting or this mythology reflects not only this goddess figure, but they reflect my memories from my childhood and a lot of nostalgic feeling, my love for mythology and different kind of fantasies. And being an Indian, I know more about Indian mythology than any other mythology or any other culture for that matter. So a lot of times I'm inspired by characters from Indian mythology. And I really want to stress as much as possible that these paintings are in no way attached to any religious implication. It is just my love for surreal art and mythological characters and all the stories that I was raised up on a diet of as while I was growing up back in India. So thought of sharing that. Let me know your thoughts on that. As for the painting, this as I mentioned, this is more or less all water soluble materials, and I'll list all of the materials in the video description below as usual. And if you have any questions, like I said, please mention it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer this. And if you want a step-by-step tutorial, then please let me know. If there are enough people wanting that, I may make another tutorial going through the process as well. So let me know what you think about this painting or this background story, or whether you want any changes. I'd be more than happy to try and implement everything. And as usual, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you get notified every time, which is twice a week, that I post new videos, Wednesdays and Thursdays in Eastern Standard Time. Thank you.